that was really good. When I was on Strawberry Lane or Strawberry Street, there were some sidewalks done, but where it wasn't done, as I was driving down, there was another vehicle coming at me, and there were two families walking dogs and with children, and we had to stop. This is what happens when it's not done, okay? We had to stop and let one pass to the center of the roadway as I then passed to the center of the roadway. So when sidewalks are not done, it's a very precarious situation for residents and those who do like to walk their pets and get exercise out on the roadway. But all in all, by comparison to last year and the year before, the improvement is, from what I could see, significant. I thought I'd commend everybody that who has stepped forward, and hopefully more will step forward afterwards. So thank you, and Happy New Year, everybody.
Sharon?
I'm good.
You good? Michael?
Yeah, a couple of questions. A while back, we approved some money for a traffic study, and I was curious who's taking the lead on the traffic study. I couldn't remember if it was the police department or the DPW. Do you recall?
You talking about for the truck exclusion?
Yeah.
Police department.
Police department. Can we get an update, even if it's just a quick little email? I had several of the residents contact me, and unfortunately, I didn't have an update for them because I haven't really seen anything new.
Let me go back and recheck that the DPW was coordinating that traffic study.
Okay.
So
I couldn't recall.
I'll get your response from the DPW.
I would very much appreciate that.
I will get back to you on that.
Have you had any opportunity to pull together that data on my email request for the financial information related to the benefits? I know you had mentioned it would probably be the first meeting of this year. Maybe it was the next meeting coming up. I wasn't sure.
I'm going to have to revisit that, Michael.
Okay.
I don't have any information. I apologize.
Yeah, it was this meeting. You mentioned that you'd probably have it. Okay. Not a problem. I want to take a second to thank everybody that works in the food pantry. Over this holiday season, they really put a lot of time and effort to help the community, those people in need. So my hat off to them. They really did show the Christmas spirit. And I also want to thank the community. There was a tremendous amount of donations made over that period of time. So thank you for stepping up and helping those that needed the help. I also wanted to thank John Walsh and his staff. They were able to clean out, and Barbara Stats as well. Please pass along my thank you to them. There was a big closet inside the food pantry that had some of the election equipment inside of it and documentation, and Barbara went through a lot of trouble to get that out of there, to open up a little more space for that food pantry so we can go ahead and store more items for the public in there, for the community. So thank you for their efforts. I also want to pass along my sincere, my heart goes out to the folks in Woburn, in the whole city of Woburn, for the officer McGuire, what they went through. It's pretty serious, and so my heart goes out to them. And Greg, can you ask Dick if he could talk to the guys about plowing the parking lot? With the new parking spots we have, it seems like maybe they don't know they're there, because once they plowed all the snow, there was only about 2 spots left when they finished plowing. They seemed to push all the snow over all the new spaces. So if we can get them to maybe find a different way to position the snow when they're done with the storm.
I think what happened was after the storm, their main obligation was to open up the access to the rear of Town Hall. But I know I looked at the spaces today when the food pantry was being utilized, and everything looked fine.
Yeah, a lot of it melted off.
What they had to do was come back and redo it, and that's typically the way they do is come back.
Yeah, it'd be great if they could. And that's it. And Happy New Year to everybody.
Steve?
Just to echo Michael's comments in relation to the city of Woburn and their loss of police officer McGuire, to that community and the Brotherhood of Police Officers. It's a terrible loss whenever that occurs. And other than that, just a happy, healthy, prosperous new year to all.
And when you think about that incident, I mean, that could have happened here in North Reading, it could have happened in any community. You can't just say, well, it's in an area where there's a lot of crime. Just,
Nope. Could happen anywhere, and
Situations come up, and our officers do face numerous occasions, dangerous situations.
the parole system needs to be looked at.
Another one. I would like to, we have a young man in town, someone that probably a lot of you know, Nicholas Bailey, Mrs. Bailey's son.
Yeah.
Who is on the 8th going to receive his Eagle Scout badge. So I've had the town administrator prepare a certificate, which I'd like to get signed by everybody.
Sure.
And invited, and I
wonderful.
will present it to him at his ceremony.
That'd be great. It's quite an accomplishment.
We need a motion?
No.
No? I would like to wish everybody a happy and prosperous new year as we, as a board, buckle down to preparing for our fiscal 2012 year and our annual town meeting, which this year will be in June. We have a lot of work ahead of us. We will be hearing shortly, in the next 3 or 4 weeks, certainly around the time of the MMA meeting, what the governor is proposing for a budget, at which point we'll have a much better idea of just how big a problem we're going to have creating and maintaining level services for fiscal 2012. With that, I suggest we take a 5-minute break. We're going to adjourn to an executive session at 8 o'clock, and we will not return to, we'll only return to open session for the purposes of adjournment. Okay?
Thank you for those of you that attended tonight. Greg, was Kathleen Willis ill?
She's